All right, so anyway, we just got this. It's a wire-free camera. Let's go ahead and unbox this bad boy. I think this has a, yeah, this is the quick start manual. Need that. Let's see what's in here. I think this is probably a USB cord. Yeah, so it's A to C cord. This looks like a mount. And I think it's got a special key. You need that. It's got a couple of screws and anchors. I think that's where the camera would go. There it is. Wow, it's big. All right, so please remove before using. Okay. All right, so here's the camera. And there's where you screw it in. And I don't, wow. Oh, it's got a thing here. But you would think that you have to charge this thing somehow. And I don't see, I don't see anywhere to charge it. That is so weird. What's this down here? This has got to be a charging port, right? Yeah, there it is. Oh, look, you're gonna need a USB-C, and you're gonna need a micro SD card. So we have to charge this. So yeah, we'll just plug it in, charge it up, and see what happens. How's that sound? All right, so anyway, here's a USB-C here, but I don't think I'm gonna use that. I do have one here that I have plugged into a charging block over here. You see it? Yeah. So let's just use that, all right? There we are. Put her in there. And you can see there's an indication right here that it's charging. So we'll give that a little while to charge, and then we'll try it out and see what we think. All right, so anyway, you've got to put an SD card in here. And let's see how it fits. Nope, it's not going to work that way. Let's try it this way. There we go. So you're going to have to play with it to get it in there. So you see how it kind of smushes? You got to push it all the way down. To get it out, you got to push with your fingernail. And it comes out. And watch the way it comes out. See how that is? So gold side towards the back. Slide it in. Man, this thing is precocious. There we go. You'll see. It's not the best. All right, it's in. Now this is interesting. Watch this. So if you press this in here, it's supposed to turn it on.
Waiting for the Wi-Fi.
So it's trying to get hooked up to the Wi-Fi, but you got to have an application. We got to download. Let me do it again.
Waiting for the Wi-Fi.
You hear that? All right, let's go ahead and we'll close that. All right, so to put this on here, you just do this. Righty tighty, right? And bam, Bob's your uncle. There you go. Now you just gotta put it on the screwed onto something. But this has to come off of here to do that. So you see how this is? So you'd have to take this apart and then put your screws into the whatever you're going to put this into. But basically that's how it works. Just like that. And if you look on here, don't lose that, you're going to need it to turn the thing on and off. There is an application that you have to download. off of the Google Store or the App Store right there. So there's your QR code that you have to scan, and then you can hook it up. All right, so to get this app, you've got to open up your iPhone and go to Photo, like I have, and then just scan it right there. It's not, there we go. Now I can open it up. So you see that little yellow thing? Now it should open. Oh, didn't do it. Hang on. There we go. Now it should open up the app. All right, so this is the app, right? So if I hit get, it should allow us to get, I got to double click, and then it's going to load. Loads pretty fast. All right, let's open it up. I don't want any, let's see. Please open mobile, notify, authentic first. All right, we got to go to, please open your mobile. This is already giving me a problem. Default apps, manage default apps on iPhone. Let's see what it shows. I don't know what that doesn't. So this is already a problem. Yeah, you guys need to figure out something better than that. All right, let's try again. Let's open it up. Let's cancel that. Right, so it wants me to set up an account, so I have to do that. All right, so anyway, they sent me a verification code, and it didn't get there. So that's a problem. I don't get it. You know, they need to make this a little bit simpler for people. You know what I mean? I'm going to go resend. All right, let's go see if we got it. All right, so anyway, I'm not getting the code. Checked all my emails and nothing. I hate to say it, but that was a big disappointment, because your app I could not open because it would not send me a verification. So yeah, you guys have a little bit of a problem there. I mean, it's a cool looking camera. I would like to try to use it, but I don't know. There's not much I can do, you know, if I can't get the app to open. All right, if you like this video, subscribe to my channel, check out my other awesome videos. Peace out.